Welcome back to the latest update on the demolition of Southport Theatre and the Floral Hall. This £73 million project that will replace the theatre with a new one, a new convention centre, and also an all singing and dancing light show on the Marine Lake. As we can see, there's not too much of the actual theatre itself left. Just going to fly you over now from the side that's got the small pub on it. You see as we pan over the top that there isn't really anything left of the theatre itself other than the external walls that have been left, almost to give the impression that the theatre still is here. But you can clearly see when you see inside that all the guts are ripped out of it now. All that seating's gone. I think it had a capacity of about 1,200 if I remember rightly, but the capacity is definitely zero these days. You see the excavators down there. Been separating all the metal, all the concrete, etc., ready to go for recycling or rubble or wherever it'll go. See the end that goes onto the floor hall as well, it's got some boarding on it. Notice there's some mirrors there, they would have been probably quite big if you were a visitor to the theatre at that point. You can also see the doors at the bottom that I believe would have led it into the floor hall. Please put in the comments if you know if that's correct, or you know any other points that you can see from this video that might be useful to viewers. See on the Marine Lake side there really isn't much there, just that wall now that's standing and the big hole where the excavators went through at the beginning. Stage is still there though, for what it's worth. I think that might stay there for a little bit just yet. No one's performing on it these days though. Those days are certainly done. We fly in from the Marine Lake side, you can hopefully gauge the idea of how much demolition has actually taken place here and how much stuff has been moved out of it. Look at the size of that big excavator in there. I won't say it's dwarfed, but it's certainly quite small in comparison to the size of the theatre. Notice there the excavator's working now, separating some of the rubble and some of the metal. You can see the glass entrance where customers would have entered when they were going out to the theatre to see the acts that were on here back in the day. I also noticed when I was flying to this that you can see the signs on the wall behind the excavator that direct you into the Floral Hall. So maybe some of you guys might remember that from visits here. I think it's quite clear to see now where the join is between the theatre, which was in the 1970s, I think it was built, and the Floral Hall, which dates back to the late 1800s. I'm sure someone will correct me if I'm wrong there, but you can definitely see where the theatre would have turned into the Floral Hall on here. Looking down the promenade side here, no difference really. Everything's pretty much the same. All the paving stones have been pulled up. If you look on the Marine Lake side, you can see that huge hole that was smashed through to get to the theatre. Show you what's there. And then onto the Floral Hall side. There are workmen coming in and out there, so I guess they're doing some basic stripping from the inside, but that's all we can see from that point at the moment. I guess that's going to be the next part that's going to start to come down, unless they were to remove the walls of the theatre. We'll see what happens next. I'll get you some more updates pretty soon, so you can see what's happening with the progress of it. Hopefully the weather will be a bit better for the next one, rather than this gloomy day over Southport. Please like and subscribe if you want to keep updated with the demolition of the theatre and the redevelopment into the Marine Lake Event Centre. Thanks for watching.